There we go. Salutations. We are back to the EU4 achievements in Vic2. Switzerlake. Did I not make a save? If I got to save the game, I have auto saves. Which looks about right. Huh. Because this isn't right. This is in June 1850. Which is... yeah, this is from an earlier attempt. So, huh. Guess I forgot to actually make a save, but at least I had auto save, so I guess we'll go from here. I'm still at war with China at this point. Okay. Oh well. We'll have to redo a few things then. It's a bit silly of me to not save. So, yeah, shouldn't be too much. I seem to have already sort of beaten China most of the way, so we'll just need to redo some of this occupation. Right, our economy is not super well. When nations attack randomly borders, I cannot stop them. Always attack Romania. Okay. And that's right. Just keep stealing it. Okay, and that's even though they don't have cores, or because I assume they don't have cores on each other, because then obviously they will be attacking each other a lot. Yeah. Not sure why they would go after Romania specifically so much. Yugoslavia, Hungary attack Trans-Santos, Russia for Bessarabia. No course. Okay. I guess it's just how they're coded to sort of go after their neighbors. I mean, for example, in this game we have France randomly deciding to expand out from Guinea to Brazil, even though that's like doesn't make much sense why they would even want to do that. So I'm not really sure how to stop them. Guess farming efficiency sounds cool. This does not happen in HBM. Okay. Moved Ottomans from my sphere. Who am I sphering right now? Austria, I see. Guess I just started that, huh? Solution is to just make them pop as best sucks. Yeah. Like, what if you... I don't know, what if you, like, make them allies at the start? Like, define them as having an alliance at the start of the game? Then maybe they will stay friends a bit more. Beijing. To trade France, Russia, but once again, sphere some alliance breaks in Spain. I see. Then what if you like make every great power like friendly with them? Because the AI tends to love like intervening in wars when they're friendly. So if you do, it feels like every great power should just intervene as soon as they're attacked. Oh, they would accept even the humiliate. It's weird. I mean, sure, why not? I could burn the Summer Palace. I don't know what the consequences of that are, but I'm not going to. Cool. I see. Hmm. I mean, I guess you could probably mod the war goals themselves to make it harder for the AI to justify war goals. I think you can do that so that only the AI doesn't declare as many wars, but the player still can if they want to. Not entirely sure. So anyway, we're back to this state, which is roughly where we left off last time. So where were we? 79 provinces. So you still need exactly 20 more at this point. Infamy is... I was considering going for Persia, seeing as they have some rather good states to take, but they're protected by the UK at the moment. So I guess I will stop doing... Why am I not getting anything here? Oh, their population is too big. Really? Huh. Didn't realize it would be that difficult. Oh well, I'll need to work on getting them out of the UK sphere. Don't know that much about modding? Okay. These Ottomans for breakfast is which was actually historical. Yeah, I mean, Russia did try to eat Ottomans. I mean, I think the whole Crimean War was basically Russia just stomping on the Ottomans, and then like UK and France had to intervene to help them. Yeah, but if I get Persia out of their sphere, then I can at least take like this state, which is pretty good. Then I'm not sure. I mean, Punjab is 10 provinces in total for 10 infamy. It's just UK took this with Sussex. To blame Russia for Crimean War. Well, if France declares as protector, I mean, it was all just a whole mess. I think from the perspective of these empires, it was most of those titles, like protector of the whatever, was probably mostly excuses for imperialism. They just wanted to expand their own influence. So, which probably the same from both really the Russian and France's perspective. Even if it might, on the surface, make more sense for Russia to do it, since they are Orthodox Slavs. But yeah, well, anyway, I'll prepare to stomp on Persia, basically, for now. Not crossing over my own territory right now, no. But what else then after that? I'm not sure. Which observe ultimately do nothing. Great. Sure. There we go. Remove you from that sphere. Okay, sure. I'll play it safe with that. So Can't really sphere Austria because apparently they're too much of a population. Could take this from Egypt as 4 states, but that's not very worth in general. There aren't really that many good candidates. Once China rebuilds a bit, if they do, I might try to attack like Korea in order to attack China again and take like Xinjiang. But then I of course have to get them out. Apparently Japan has been mucking about here, so maybe that'll be my opening. Improve relations here. I'd been building. I mean, if it was gonna colonize, the machine guns would have been good, but does not look likely. Probably go organic chemistry just for the supply limit. It's always nice to have. So I guess we'll go. I mean, it's good that Japan is because they'll probably be more concerned with stopping Japan here. Yeah, indeed. But it will stop me too. We shall see. Okay, Japan decided to discredit me, okay. Oh, whatever. Persia again. Oh, it's exactly today. Cool. Guess we'll increase. At least I have a border to them, which the UK does not. National investors. Can I invest in them? Oh, they're civilized. Oh, well then. That actually changes things, because then it will be much more expensive to take a state from them. Then, yeah, Persia is not a good idea, actually. That's a shame. What else options? Algeria. This is their capital, though, and the other state is not. Landlocked. It's coastal. Take Egypt. Again, I'll lower the music volume a bit because it's too loud for me. I don't think, probably, unless China manages to rebuild a bit, they're not going to intervene if I attack Korea, I don't think. They'll just abandon them. And attacking China themselves is messy, since I'd have to fight their sub-states, which all combined is pretty much as China itself. This one was just for... Can't take this without also taking the rest of Burma. Luang Prabang is only 2 provinces. Don't have enough to colonize. Going after, it's not very infamy efficient. I guess I'll Punjab might be the best option, honestly, but then I'll have to get them out of UK sphere instead. Fight to the seas. I'm already friendly at least. Colonial negotiations. I guess one option would be to, because I'm minus 250 right now. If I were to actually release these, then I could colonize a little bit, but I could not. Still wouldn't be able to colonize that much without actually owning ports and stuff, but it's a bit late to think about that. Trying to figure out if Scandinavia's hellbent securing Romania. I'm not sure, to be honest. I suspect they probably prioritize countries on their own continent, for starters. And since you've been sort of uniting a lot of countries, there aren't as many to choose from, so it's more likely to go for Romania. Might also have to do with RGO. I don't know if there's some kind of logic there that the AI... Though it's mostly as grain and fruit and stuff, which I suppose Scandinavia doesn't have too much of, so maybe there's some logic like that. But yeah, I don't know how the AI chooses these things actually. Anyway, yeah. I do not need to go for Persia anymore. Can be increasing relations for now. Neighboring sphere member. Could you just discredit me or something? Thanks. How long is this then? May 14th, so soon-ish. A lot of people want to get in on Korea, it seems. 30 distracting. No problem. I'm not doing like a real-time speedrun now either, so it's not a huge issue. Well, I need to burn some infamy anyway, so not too bad and I need to wait. They've been sphering like everything around here, which is kind of disrespectful. If I attack Bukhara, I could get around things, but don't want to do that. I'll reopen this, by the way. It is making profit now. Guess I won't be subsidizing them and then just hope they manage anyway. I'll fund these projects. Could always use some more railroads. I missed the deadline for Korea here. Okay, keep improving relations, that's basically all we can do. Remain uncordial for now, because I do think... Prestige! Yay! I do think they're less keen on interfering. Got ourselves a crisis, why not? Let's have some fun. It is for Hungary as it stands. Interesting. They want to support Germany. They want to support me. They want to support me. They also want to support me. Okay, looks good. Hopefully we'll come out of this, come out on top. Boom. Looks like they may have given up on interfering here. That's good. I don't need to worry about that. Was that Hejaz? I saw something. Oh. Ottoman Hejaz. Oh. Okay, so the Ottomans annexed Hejaz. Yeah, why not? Diplomatic points is cool. Let's just do analytic philosophy. Because that gives us Okay, now Japan is actually gonna be a bit annoying, so let's just take care of that first, so they stop. This is an outrage. Oh, Boxer Rebellion. Forced disarmament war operations. So they did fall to the Boxers. I guess this might have removed my truce with them, I suspect. Yeah, I don't have a truce. I could attack China directly if I want to. Oh, and they don't have... The sub-states are, in fact, independent now. Which is... That might be very good, actually, because I can declare separate war and get... Yeah, this has some interesting implications. Guangxi is too big to get in one war, but the others, though... Hold on, let's count provinces here. Tibet is 7, that's not very worth. Xinjiang is 8. Qinghai 13. And Manchuria, that's coastal provinces, though, doesn't matter. Guangxi is 29, of course, but they coastal. What about Yunnan? Yunnan is 19. That's oh. If I get Yunnan, then I'd need just one more province after that, which is these. They are allied to Dainam. I should totally go for this. Infamy is still a little bit high, but nobody will be able to sphere them either because they are too big. Guess we'll still work on Korea though, just because. Yeah, this is great. We're gonna go for these. They are kind of big, but they're not as big as China was, so let's just try to sneak through. Sure, that works. Go this side. Don't believe this passes through my territory. Still gonna be 10 infamy, so... How's the crisis going, by the way? They backed. They have not decided. Will you back me, please? Thank you. Well, as soon as they decide to back me, we should be good. Otherwise, I'd have to release Hungary, which is... We'll give you... Well, we'll see. We'll wait and see. Guess we'll remove the US from this sphere anyway. That it matters much. I guess I should try to sphere the Ottomans again, probably. Okay, thanks. Will you... Well, they accept white peace now, so... Cool. We have won again. Crisis averted. Could release Azerbaijan for -5 infamy. Because Azerbaijan, that's just... Was that just 5? It's just 5 provinces. So that would put us at 75. I get 19 from Yunnan. And then I just need a little bit more. bit. It's already spared by the UK though. We got ourselves some friends, it seems. That's okay, as long as you don't have great powers backing you. I'll start justifying when I'm absolutely not gaining infamy. That will not be happening. So we're allied to these folks still. Also allied to Spain, incidentally. It's weird how their name is still being displayed on top of everything, because they are not. Might wanna. It's possible I'll do Qinghai later, so I should maybe try to get them out of the sphere or something. Qinghai was like 13, so could be worth to release Azerbaijan if that turns out to be helpful. Machine guns. Machine guns is pretty important tech actually. Or it would have been if I had been not just fighting uncivs. Oh well. Let's do this and hope for the best in terms of infamy. So far so good. Yes. 6.5, yeah. I might be able to do Qinghai after this. Actually. Improve relations a bit. Now they are reacting to me. Oh well, we'll work on that. Would I be able to call friends into this? Only Spain. Hold on, by the way, are you well distributed? Probably. I should maybe focus on, are these flat? This might be the best place because these are all flat. So let's just actually go to these places first. We got some people. And do we get generals? Attack 3 here. Attack 2, that'll fine. Attack 2 also. See what the best we have is. We should have. We do have another attack 3 general, which I'd rather use, I think, than say this guy. Where was he? Attack -3, that's quite the opposite. Okay. Yeah, then we should be pretty much ready to go. Hope they weren't allied to Guangxi. No, they weren't. I'll go speed 4 now. Ooh. Good school system. Getting educated here. They also have lots of forts. Why don't you actually just move ahead? You know, might as well take these down before they consolidate. You can go clean up the provinces here. Go here too. It's gonna take a bit of attrition on the way, but... Oh, it's discredited. I did not notice. I thought... It feels like I don't get pop-ups when I get discredited. I should. Anyway, that's 26th of March. Go. #23rd. I'll catch him probably. Probably. Yeah. They only have about 1/3 of the soldier count that China had, so that's good. You can chill here for a bit till they're done. Maybe we'll take a moment to reinforce and then we'll keep going. Where are we encouraging soldiers, by the way? Gondar, Tigray. Could use... Let's see, West Switzerland could use some more. And I guess we'll do this one instead of that. Not sure where we really need the most soldiers, but they are gathering up right here, so I guess we're heading in 2nd of December, so you can wait one day, then you'll all be okay. They're actually leaving. Then we need someone with more speed. I do hope we have somebody quick. Speed 40. Then you arrive on the 2nd, which is still too late. Okay, if we chill, will I stay maybe? Go down here. Maybe they'll come to this place instead. And you can go. You arrive on the same day, that's good. Most of them had already moved, which is probably for the best given how many they are. 27, 29. Yeah, I'll go. So I on the like 26th or something. So then I'll just catch the first army they have, and the others will probably stay. Yeah, good. New election. When could I march? Okay, 26. Hmm. January 19. 22, 23, 25. Oh god damn it. Okay. Well, artillery comes after then. Now they are on the 24th in fact, so... Okay. Damn. A lot of destruction. Should presumably be able to reach 100% war score without needing to actually occupy the entire country. We'll wait for these so we can catch them though. 16. Hope I catch them at least. Yeah. Let's get there. How is my war score so far? 66. Austria. Oh. German conquest of Bohemia. Well, we're just gonna leave this one up in the corner and forget about it. Cause I don't feel like fighting Germany. Where did all of these folks come from? Actually, I should just beat this up first. I think I'm still winning that though. This is their capital, so maybe if I take that, I'll win. If I don't win earlier than that as well. That's their capital. How's this? Still just 74, huh? I mean, what's my battle war score? Strange that occupations, I mean, I almost have their entire country and still just 24 from occupations. That's odd. Do you catch these here? Hopefully. I don't know, 15%. So that's reduced combat width, which all in all probably works to my favor. Okay, yeah, let's just wait for these. Finish. Now I should have, yeah, I do. Could attempt to exile myself. I think it's quite likely I will go for Qinghai later, but suppose we will move out of, at least with some of them, just in case I need to exile them. Oh, this war is over. Look, I'm still allied to Austria. They were like, because technically I never said no. How are you tracking your progress, by the way? I am using the ledger to check how many provinces I have. So, for example, now that I have annexed these guys, I can check here in the ledger. See, Switzerland now has 98 provinces, which is literally one short from what I need to finish this. Just need one single province. Started colonizing here. So he's going with Qinghai might be overkill actually. I could just do... Is Bukhara friendly with anybody? Yeah, with Russia. Might be easier targets, except everything is sphered now. Basically. Even Egypt is. Are there any uncivs left? Well, landlocked uncivs that are not sphered, I wonder. Bukhara is the easiest one. This is just one province, which is really all I need. And I only need to wait a little bit for infamy to go down. So, I guess we'll head... Yeah, that doesn't work. Like so. I need to make sure to... Probably... Oh my god. Ice life is so difficult. Go there for now. Too bad you can't take Luxembourg. Well, Luxembourg is already been annexed by Germany. But yeah, I mean, if Switzerland was able to just like form Germany in this, then that would make things a lot easier actually. And you can increase relations and decrease with other. I mean, yeah, I should definitely work on Bukhara here to attempt to get Russia to back off, if possible. Hello, Remy Gised, or not sure how to pronounce that, but welcome here. Okay, don't really care so far. So we're friendly now, so we can drop them soon. Remy is fine. Okay, sounds good. Ooh, research points. Awesome. Let's try to send some of you around like so. I just realized I could just walk through here too, though. Okay, that works too. And maybe one over on this side. I guess you're here, you can help. So my world conquest. Cool. It's nice that you seen it. It was the most ambitious thing I've ever done in a video game, I think. Yeah. And I guess that technically does fulfill an achievement, namely the whole World Conqueror achievement. Alright, fine, I'll pass the reform then. Christ. So that's gonna... makes most of them go away. I'll just do a quick little mobilization here, clear them out, I think. So this is... when will you finish your military guide? No, I have not abandoned it. I am sort of gradually working on it. I hoped that I would be able to do it a bit quicker than I did, but I sort of... some time went to moving because I moved to a different city, but I also just sort of lost motivation for a while. Had a really hard time motivating myself to work on it, but oh, there's still one left. Let's build something. Horses in Europe. Boop. So it's been a bit slower than I would have liked, but I do intend to finish it. Demand concession, because this should suffice. 98. I literally only need one province, which is what I will get if I take this. So that'll be neat. Are you in a big urban city or smaller? I am now in a, well, as big as they come in Sweden. I live in Stockholm now, so that is the biggest city in Sweden at least. Right, gonna decrease. I don't actually want to sphere them myself, but I am going to decrease Russia. Nice. Before that, I lived in a medium-sized city in northern Sweden. Okay, cool. We're good on the infamy front now. Won't be exceeding infamy limit. Keep making sure nobody intervenes in this though. Yay. There we go. Should they call allies? I'm not going to call them in though, because then I'll lose a bunch of alliances, and then there is a I guess there is a chance somebody will try to attack me. That would be awkward. I think I'm already... Whoops, that's my own country. Oh, Punjab is the war leader, are they? Huh. In that case, I think you guys go and invade Punjab. Which I have to do through here. In case occupying this won't be enough. There we go. Alright then. Okay. There we go. I even connected these, I didn't even think about that. Gonna see here. Where is me? 99 provinces, which is as many as we need to have. Pretty sure. I'm just gonna bring up the achievement list to make sure I did not miss anything. Can actually display this right there. Achievements. Switzerlake. Oh, 99 provinces Switzerland while owning no ports. Start as Switzerland. Oh, 99 provinces, no ports. Well, we're not a release vassal. And I do believe they're all landlocked. This certainly is, and this is. Again, this looks like it's coast, but there's no port here, which is what matters. So this one counts as landlocked. And these also are... Huh. Interesting. These are landlocked close to the coast, but not quite. These ones, and of course the starting territory here, which is similarly landlocked. So yeah, we did it. Thank you very much. Congratulations. What are your feelings towards your country, towards Sweden? I think it's pretty good, all in all. I just realized that I was going through the map whilst having the browser up, so you couldn't even see what I was doing. So I can do that. Let's do that again. So yeah, this is the one that looks like it's coastal, but it's just the Caspian Sea, so it doesn't count as a port province because there is no port, and the rest of them, of course, are all landlocked. Very good. But yeah, I think Sweden is a pretty good country, all things considered. Not perfect, but I am. It's pretty good. Is your next country to play? Well, I'm gonna have to figure that out now, I guess. Either I think about some other like a EU4 achievement to try out in Vic2, or I try more conventional Victoria speedrun instead. Try seeing what random country will do. What do you mean by seeing what random country will do? You mean like select a random country or something? Kingdom of Senegal. Nice. Germany is on the way to becoming Greater Germany. Yeah, I mean, they took Bohemia from Austria, so... Austria is a secondary power, so... They're too large to sphere diplomatically, though. So I guess it's not that likely that they would end up integrating them, even though they're a secondary power, but... It's a pretty big Germany. Still think this is kind of funny. France is expanding through the Amazon. And we have the typical American panhandle into Canada. A lot of expansion by the Dutch here. Other than that, it's mostly just my gross blobs. Is there a select random in countries like... I'm not sure if Vic2 has that feature. I don't think so. No, there isn't really any random option built in. Either way, I think I'd rather put a little bit more thought into what I play rather than doing a random country. But can check the wiki here. Kind of obviously most achievements here can't really be done in Victoria 2 because they rely on like unique mechanics from EU4 and such, but Sweden is overpowered. Could work. You just need to own the Baltic coastline. But that would that's kind of similar to the Scandinavia speedrun I just did though. Any Roman achievements? I mean, yeah, there are. See, Mare Nostrum, still the Roman Empire. Technically, you can't really do this one since the Roman Empire is not its own tag in this game. You can form Byzantium, but that's considered a different tag in EU4, so no one did anything related to Vic. We search for Byzantium. Greece, well, that's not really it. Byzantium. Academical. Oh yeah, it's this one. As Byzantium restored the Roman Empire, which actually does not mean you just need to own all of this. Own and core all of this. I mean, this one's doable. It's kind of like form Byzantium and then conquer most of the Ottomans. Yeah. This one, I could always do this one actually. Could be fun. It's kind of similar to a regular Byzantium speedrun though, except I don't necessarily need to speedrun it. But sure. Maybe we'll give that one a try. Just edit. Basileus, is that how you spell that? Yeah. Done. Let's remove the browser before I forget, so you can instead watch this beautiful scrolling map. Will it be the hardest thing after World Conquest? Well, this not really. I think like doing the Basileus achievement, just conquering most of the Ottomans as Byzantium isn't. I mean, it's not easy, but it's still not compared to World Conquest. It's not that difficult. Right, I also need to change the goal. Whoops. Because the goal command, because that one won't be accurate. Fill the Ukraine's EU4 Basileus achievement, which is to basically conquer. I guess it's basically conquer Balkans and Anatolia as Byzantium. Byzantium. There we go. Oh. For all of Roman, yeah, the description kind of makes it sound like that, but it's not nearly that much. I guess I could try to restore the entire borders, but that would be annoying, kind of annoying. I guess increase tension to get free land. Probably not quite, because that's a bit too slow and also RNG. So I think we're actually gonna do something similar to the Byzantium speedrun for starters, which is to make the UK conquer Punjab for us, basically. Probably start with that. Can I afford education? I hope so. Pops in Greece. Guess we'll hold on to this until we need it. Let's do clergy. And yeah, we'll work toward medicine. Greece has considerably worse starting tech than Switzerland does. Don't remember exactly what I did for my Byzantium speedrun, but something like this. So we'll do this. And whoops. Am I already allied to them, or do I need to form the alliance? I guess we'll form the alliance then. And I guess I'll hope to not get too much infamy, but it's not a huge problem. Then we'll do that, and through the power of Punjab, we'll try to beat up the Ottomans and take their stuff. We can afford to be a bit more patient since I'm not speedrunning it. Economy is doing terrible, so we will in fact lower. Probably is lower a lot because we're gonna need a lot of money later. Also gonna need military access to the UK later, so we'll just take that too. So to form Byzantium, we're gonna need like most of the territory just to form Byzantium in the first place. Then the issue is that this Shement, we're gonna need both like Constantinople and Ankara, which is both the potential capitals of the Ottomans, which means we are going to need to obliterate the Ottomans from the map entirely, which in by and large can be accomplished by releasing nations, fortunately, but still. Anyhow, UK, will you do the honors? Now we just sit and watch them do this. Boop 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 doop be doo. And they're losing in the mountains. Hilarious. Actually, since I'm not speedrunning, I might even. Did they ally the? Oh, yeah, allied. Oh, they're fighting there. Egypt has not. I mean, Ottomans has not allied anybody so far, which is good. Hopefully, this round will not cause massive border gore. We'll see. I can make no promises regarding that. But who knows? We might see. We'll probably see a rather big, like Bulgaria and Serbia, I suppose. Most of the United States are based on the French and British tomfuckery. Oh, you mean like in the Middle East and such? These state borders are based on the post-World War One treaties, so yeah, they don't really reflect how like the Ottomans had divided the land before. But yeah. But I suppose most of this will just be given to Egypt and to Iraq as well. Can maybe release Armenia too. I'll have to check more closely. It should be possible to release in Northern Arabia. Yeah, yes. The Arabia, there's only one single Arabia tank. There could perhaps be more regional variations, probably, but guess no one thought to implement that. Here we go. Right on the turn of the year, we have a Greek Punjab, which makes a lot of sense. Alright, then we should not auto-create, though I guess one admiral is nice to have. Wait, how are these ordered? Attack 2 generals so far. Gonna want quite a lot of artillery. I'll presumably mostly make the Punjabis artillery, since they'll be harder to replace long term. And we'll let the Greek things be mostly infantry. Let's get plenty of that. Then we just need to wait for them to build. And good that Ottomans doesn't have any allies to speak of. Attack one. Wouldn't mind getting some guard generals. An alliance with Montenegro, why? Sure. That's the most powerful ally. No one escapes from whatever. Probably. Probably nobody escapes from there. Hmm. 40. Most of them should be able to fit in this province, but I'm not sure if all of them do. I think I can probably justify a war goal now. It's actually what war goal should we go for? Because I have my course, of course, that's not... You good. Actually, hold on. See if I can maybe bring up the image on OBS that shows. What if we did this and add another window capture map thing? Yes, that one, which is right now in front of everything, but we will crop this a bit. Where do I crop this? Edit transform, rotation, crop. Here's cropping. This is not practical though. 200, 300, 500, 600, 700, 160. That'll do. Like so. Okay. How about like that? This is the territory we need. Stuff that a little bit behind the map. Over the minimap. I guess so. That could be fine. Though I don't want to cover. Preferably wouldn't want to cover everything here because there's messages. It can be here. I'm not sure if I need to have it up all the time either, but good for reference. That's a lot. It's a decent amount, yeah. So with that in mind, we need to. I need to conquer entire states, so I'll probably need more than. So it looks like it expands slightly into this state as well, actually. Maybe even into Syria, technically. This one. So we might need to take these. Maybe this one too. Probably. If you just do like a straight line from the coast here, it should be. See, I'm gonna need both of these states actually. Although, I think Armenia has cores on parts of them. So I could, to make cleaner borders after I conquer them, I can release Armenia as a vassal. Are there any Austria achievements? Maybe. There might be some. Haven't checked the entire list of achievements, but could look through that later. So we are gonna need these though. And maybe also, maybe we should have this Ottoman Aleppo to be safe. As for the Balkans, I do need most of the Balkans actually, so I can't exactly release Bulgaria. We're gonna need pretty much all of, maybe not this necessarily, Dobruja, but these two definitely, and Albania, North Macedonia. Gonna need to take North Macedonia. Serbia can have the rest of this if they want. Though. More or less. I mean, we might not be able to. You'll even have to conquer Serbia. I don't think I need to conquer. I mean, not the part of Serbia that exists here at least. I need Bor. Gosh, it's hard to tell. Because the province shapes aren't exactly the same, but I guess yeah, it does extend up to. It does extend all the way up here, so I guess I do need to conquer Serbia then. You're right. That's a shame. Would have looked prettier. otherwise, so we'll need to take that, whereas... But I don't think we need... Do we need this? Probably not these ones though, right? So this state, southern Serbia, can be independent, and Montenegro as well. And Bosnia, yeah. We'll need most of the other things. Okay, well... Then... I don't necessarily need to justify anything right now. I should just take most of my cores, although revanchism could be handy to keep. So maybe we'll try to like release Iraq or something. Fortunately, needs to... They really need to include southern Serbia though. It's like... It doesn't look like it. Like Kosovo is not filled in. In the end, I guess we'll just... The province borders aren't exactly identical in these games, so... Maybe we could take some creative liberties and like... With interpreting exactly where we draw the line. Because otherwise it's just gonna be annoying to sort of try to trace exactly. But we'll get there. Anyway, I can definitely like release Iraq though. There's no way I'd need any of that. Suppose that liberate country, that's 11 infamy though, so I can't really fit that in. Various places. I could just play it safe. I could do like liberation conquest on Serbia, I suppose. That will get me most of this stuff. Except Dobruja. I don't think we'd need Dobruja necessarily. Bulgaria does of course up on everything except the northernmost part, but if I wait for infamy to go down, I could do liberation conquest for Serbia, but... Or maybe we just start by powering through a bit here to grow our power. Oh, it's one of the island, huh? Actually, you can walk there. Yeah, you can. Cool. Sounds like you have freed us. Byzantium is like going to say free. Yeah, kinda true. I'm not sure how oppressive or not oppressive I will be. Oh, here's another one. I can't be bothered to wait for that one. We'll go once these are finished. Oh no, attrition. I will assign you my speediest general, which is speed 10 probably, yeah. Nonetheless, this guy for example. We'll move out here when we cancel the access. The people agrees, rejoice at the news. Good. Walk around and over here. Romans were better during their golden age, but started crumble was the worst empire. Malsa. Yeah, I pretty much heard that too. That they were kind of were respecting the local customs and religions and such, which is a generally pretty successful method for empires in history to just maintain order. I think the old Persian Empire was kind of famous for that as well. Shake that we will be doing 2 more achievements from. Oh, I see. Ah, well. Well, you know, we're all about efficiency here. Doing multiple achievements from multiple games at the same time. Oh god. Oh great, the Allied Prussia. Lovely. Though I'm not even sure Prussia will be able to get down here, so perhaps we won't even... That won't even be a problem. But we should raise this, and we should probably like mobilize and whatnot. We'll probably just focus on retaking some cores for now. You can say you did all achievements with your Conquest. Yeah, I mean, I certainly did do the World Conqueror achievement. And all of the achievements that... All the like generic Conquest achievements where you don't need to be like a specific country or anything. So that's good. I will encourage some soldiers in Punjab now. Wow, we're already low on soldiers here though. Let's see if we can... how many artillery do we actually have? Looks like 11 stacks. So we'll just try to put something nice together. EU4 is a bit cheating because you can switch cultures and form various countries. Yeah, it's a bit easier there. Vic2 in particular is like kind of restrictive. If you don't play a correct country from the start, you're kind of limited, unless you do like release and play as vassals. I think we should presumably... I'm gonna go for armed professionalism. It's a bit... We're not gonna be getting that for a while, but... Big 2 is for hardcore. Special Byzantine Korea. Yes, exactly. It only simulates the most historically accurate of events. You're gonna need like tube infantry down here, maybe. Right, I think we're kind of decently distributed troops here, actually. You never do nation switching, seems wrong to me. You mean like releasing vassals and switching to play them? Or you don't even form nations? See, we'll start with... I guess we'll start with Thessalia then, seeing as it's closest. Could call the UK into this, but obviously I will not. Because that means they won't give me what I want. Actually, I should pull back and let them come here, and then we'll just fight them there probably. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Leonidas. Fitting. Oh, culture switching, I see. Yeah, it's a bit it's a bit cheesy to do most of the time. Cultures forming H3S Mongolia. Yeah, unfortunately. If only you were able to perform HRE as Mongolia in Vic2, that would be the dream. What do we have here? We don't have anything better than attack 1 at the moment. Well, we'll have to make do with that. Oh shit, you're taking attrition here. Well, in that case, I don't really want to stand around and take attrition, so guess we'll send one back. I think we still cover the front line, barely. Don't need 2 horses. You know how we can form BIS in Vic2? What if we could form HRE in Vic3? I mean, maybe. I think Byzantium is sort of considered an Easter egg in this game. But certainly I'll take this position. But wait a minute, this will unlock elections. That's awful. So I think that forming the HRE in Vic3 might not be off the table, even if it's more like an Easter egg and not really a serious thing. This is an attack 2 general. I want him in my life. We also have a defense 2 general in case we want to do that. Are you gonna invade me or what? You've been kind of slow at this. They'll get here. Eventually. I should probably encourage soldiers in Greece actually, because that's what my front line consists of. Here they are. Probably overkill sending both of these. So we'll do just 1.5. 19 and 19. Boom. That's a fine line of artillery back here. We're still doing quite a lot of damage back, which is surprising given her lack of proper troops. Do you have any formable you'd like to see in Vic3? Not sure if there's any specific ones. Oh, you're coming in too, okay. Then probably split you into as well. 14, yeah. We'll need the artillery to come after what though. They are surprisingly strong, I would say. I don't entirely agree with that. Looks like we're gonna need more reinforcements. I should probably play it more defensively, relied on defensive battles. Okay. Well, so long as they keep rolling in. Oh, they... Wait, did I lose? No, they... I think they lost the battle? That happened so quickly, I don't even know what happened. Oh, you're coming in here now? You sure about that? Apparently they are. But yeah, Rome, I guess. Roman Empire could be a thing, why not? Other than that, not sure. This looks just silly. Lamia. So we're in precision here. This guy's minus defense, so that's not good at all. I think this guy, which is in this battle right now, has defense. Do we have anyone else that has defense? Whoops. This one's defense too. Apparently not. We have only one single actual defense general. Well, I don't want him because he's minus defense, which is worse than no defense. So, this guy, I guess, can be ready to. Zapadoslavia. Zapadoslavia. Is that like a West Slavic Union or something like that? Cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get you in there. But you chill one day. Austria, Hungary, Croatia. Sure. That works too. West Slavic Union, yeah. I guess that could work. How are we doing? Well, we're doing kind of just started with this one. Trying to do a Byzantium achievement. That's a big Bukhara. And so far it's going so-so. I think I may have been a bit cocky, perhaps. I'm not sure. If we can turn this battle around, then maybe. Actually, it's going decently well now. I think I should focus more on defensive battles. Well, I need to retreat from this. We need to wait and reinforce a bit more, I think, before we move on. Also, one thing I realized, I need to raise this, or else we'll gradually stop having soldiers, I think. State of Poles, Slovaks, and Czechs. Yeah, makes sense. I guess the closest in Vic2 right now is like Poland, Lithuania, which does cover, although it's not really. There are no Slovaks and Czechs really in that, so I guess not. Well, it's a lot of reinforcements. Attack 1. Let's get the attack 2 guy. If we're gonna attack, we're gonna do it properly, even if we lose a bit prestige on the way. Gonna need to leave. Gonna leave some of these artillery pieces that need to recover anyway. So hope they don't have a good defense general. Could be worse. Poland, Lithuania, Ruthenia. Since Poland, Lithuania is almost the same as. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's. Historically, Poland, Lithuania was, of course, not much of a cultural union. It was just a remnant of old feudal things. How many soldiers do you have left? 20. I did wipe a bunch of them, which was cool. I like that. Or I'll give a bygone age. Guess I could go a little bit on offensive. 7% is a bit much for me though, so we're going to. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do exactly, but sure. You can have the other horse too. Then you can chill. 4.1. Oh, that's much better. So, I can't believe you're winning so far, to be honest. Well, it's not as hard as it might seem. You just need to try to take favorable battles, preferably in your own territory, and eventually you'll just wipe out the enemy armies. You made a guy in warfare. Yeah, a guide. It would be fun if I made a guy in Warfare. Not sure how that works. So, can keep wiping these out. Usually rush to save my bacon in the first war, crush elements. Yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag. I have done strats where I call it in Russia. Problem is, they will just they'll become war leader and then they will end the war before you have all the things you want. And that's just, it's not fun. This guy always keeps becoming the leader of this stack, unfortunately. I want this guy. Can take a moment to reinforce until next month, then you can go for this. It is practically only infantry in this Ottoman stack. So I think this should be fine. Do I still like to reinforce before I move in? There we go. Socks of super soldier. Well, one day I will make my own genetically engineered super soldier. That's my long-term goal in life. Can't you do something similar to that in like Stellaris though? So wait, so I do not want to become the defender here because then I will hurt a lot. At least you can design your own like species in Stellaris. Defense 2, whatever. If Sarx was king of Prussia, we would live in a German world. Well, if the real world worked along Victoria 2 mechanics, then maybe. I'm not completely confident that these strats would actually work in real life, but maybe it's worth a try. Okay, I'm not doing great here, but neither are they, so I'll take it. So they are rank 9 now, so they'll drop soon enough. They didn't add anything on me. Not yet, no. Sort of the problem. Because if Ottomans drops to secondary power, then they might end up sphered by Russia, and then Russia intervenes, and then things just go downhill from there. Here in Sweden, place their defense and offense capabilities in a list sticked to their sheiks. What? For their generals? They have lists sticked to their sheiks? What does that even mean? Let's try to finish off these guys here. Once overall, maybe 5th of February, so you need to wait one whole day. Ah, shit. Of course, they take that opportunity to escape. Well, whatever, we'll chase them in here. Okay, you're one big team now, and you will have a attack general. Come on. Maybe I can even get a good one. No, not quite. Anyway, you'll still get an attack general. The attack 2 guy. Yoke for Vic2. Oh, I see. Right, yeah. That's true. It's a good strat. Makes it a lot easier to organize. Also, I also heard the Swedish army has been developing teleportation technology, so generals can just teleport unlimited distances at once, which is handy. Well, that's the end of the Ottoman army, so we're gonna keep adding some stuff. Since Prussia's in this war, it will probably take approximately forever before we can make peace, but But yeah, I get the joke now. I'm a bit slow. Or a bit distracted, perhaps. See, they are okay. Good. At least Ottomans is the war leader, so and not Prussia. Things would have been really annoying otherwise. Probably should not take all my cores. I retain some amount of revanchism. I have 69% revanchism. That's so nice. Not sure how much I'd need. I might let them keep like Cyprus or something. Try to focus on taking mainland stuff. Not sure how much we're going to get with Prussian Church War. Yeah, indeed. It's good that they're not in charge. Because they would probably keep the war going forever. Topper will replace their invincibility that activates when a nation pieces out and require no food. Oh well, the teleporter is just for generals. It's can't afford to equip every soldier with a teleporter, unfortunately. So, but yeah, we do have the exile pills or something that they can take, so they don't need any kind of food or anything. I can just march through endless territory forever. Can you interact with the tension crisis modifiers in Ottoman's land at all, or is that just luck based? You can do that if you have, say, states where I have cores. I could use national focus like this to increase tension. So that could be a feasible way. You can get a crisis to fire and use that to your advantage. Problem is that it's kind of RNG still how quickly you get it, and of course it's up to the other great powers if they want to support you. So generally it's just better to take things into your own hands, I think. Okay, are you leaving? In that case, I guess I can come here. Though we'll wait so I can reinforce. Are we fighting with Prussia? Not very. It's not very cash money, though we're only really fighting them on paper. They haven't really... I don't think Austria is allowing them access. Neither Austria or Russia, actually, so they can't really do much. They're just sitting here. Looks like Austria has forced Denmark to release Schleswig. That's fun. Has Egypt revolted yet? I'd like to try and steal as much turf as I can. Well, it's not much of revolt. You might be thinking of like HBM and other mods where they are like a puppet of the Ottomans at the start, which is not the case in vanilla. So they do have cores here, so they could potentially try to get them back from the Ottomans, but don't think they will. Guess we'll have to go and beat these guys up soon. Did not know about that use for NF. Interesting. Yeah, it's the only national focus you can use on like states you don't own. It can be. It's sometimes a simpler solution if you don't feel confident in fighting big wars against great powers. So yeah, 1st of July, 30th of June. Maybe we should wait one more day, because then I can reinforce. You need to wait one more day after that. I would use focus for tension. Yeah. It's something you can do. I'm too impatient for that though. So that's why we're doing the bloody route. Yeah. It's been a few years I played with though. A lot of people pretty much exclusively play mods, so that's understandable. Wow, look at that. I have very little front line left. And do I need to... I should remobilize, actually. I'm gonna remobilize and retreat to my own territory for a bit. Because I am lacking in infantry at the moment. Shame that the Great Powers crushed Egypt for the Ottomans, they would have probably united the Arabs. Yeah, I mean, it's actually kind of funny that Egypt is considered an uncivilized nation, because in this era, I think their army, at least their army, probably their administration too, was better than the Ottomans, really. The Ottomans were kind of a mess at this point. So, how much can I mobilize, by the way? This is all I can mobilize. Oh well, that didn't help much. We have a bit of a surplus of artillery and not enough infantry. Total amount of frontline units we have right now is 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think we're gonna let some of our artillery just go and chill. Like that, maybe? 'Cause then we have 7 artillery as well. Yeah, that's what we'll do. You can go chill. How's the economy balance in vanilla? It's been far too long. I don't know, man. I'm not an expert on the economy. It's confusing. Mainland Vic2 seem really popular. I mean, I think it's mostly the fact that vanilla hasn't been updated in several years, so the mods produce like more content. That is, they have a lot more replayability. I assume. Honestly, I barely ever play with mods myself. Playing EU4 the other day was Poland, Brandenburg Tactical Coalition. Silesia, we can end war. So there's a condition of surrender him and took Silesia. And he ended the server. That's nice. Yeah, it's can be kind of difficult to play multiplayer without somebody rage quitting at some point. And of course, when it's the host rage quitting, it's that's pretty bad. That's why they killed Egypt, because they wanted easy pickings for land. Yeah, that's probably relatively accurate. Wouldn't be the first time that the great powers have worked hard to keep other up-and-coming powers down. Gosh. Go. I'd like it if they went here actually, because this is flat. Pretty much everything else is mountains. So can take these. Fantastic news. Okay, we have more life rating in Punjab now. There we go, pop growth. We could certainly use that, seeing as I can also afford to improve a lot of these sliders, so we'll do that for a while at least. Man, they can go there. Let's split in twain so we do not take as much attrition. Good, now they're going to Odessa. So we will try to catch them out there. That's flat terrain, and I love fighting in flat terrain. 29 and 28, so you need to wait a day. Oh, you're coming here, actually. That's probably even better, actually. Do they get to move first, or do I get to move first? I'm not even sure. So to be safe, we'll go like this. Get ourselves a bit of defensive bonus here with a defense 2 general. Yeah, that's worth. That's worth, baby. We will definitely need to make the artillery come after though, or else they will end on the front line. That's beautiful. That's what we like to see. I just realized you're also fighting Prussia. Yeah, they're not really doing anything. They're just chilling here. Okay. Can you get there before they do? I bet you can if I let the horses run ahead. Possibly. Wait one day. We'll see if we get to defensive bonus or not. We did. Nice. So we have higher priority than the Ottomans. Nice. Greek Punjab. Yeah. I guess this is about as far as Alexander got back in his day, so. Wow! I forgot about these guys. I mean, I don't have enough frontline units for these to really do a whole lot, but I could let them casually besiege things, at least. Something. Are they dying yet? Plovdiv. Attack one. Try to wipe them out. Eventually, we should be able to. Keep coming in with more though. They are secondary powers, which means I need to watch out for stuff here. They're not even willing to accept what I've added so far, so. Kavala 17. Alright, good. We'll catch him out. This is flat. Almost a GP. What's the surrender progress? I mean, got 31 war score at the moment. But we're gonna need quite a bit more. Maybe I should just try to occupy a bunch of war goals instead. Did I add... I've added East Macedonia also, so we should try to occupy that for the tickers. Sake of the tickers. See how's yeah, you should hold back these bits. They are really going for this, huh? Well, now they stopped. Is it worth adding Albania? Probably not right now, since I don't have a course on it. Really? Alright, heck it then. We'll let's gather up and occupy for now. Better to liberate. I think I do need. I mean, I do need to own it by the end for the objective. So for that reason, I might actually want to take it for myself, but it's not really a priority. Maybe later. Okay, well, the problem is this guy keeps. Let's turn off auto assign just so we can control this a bit better. Oh, you mean that? Yeah. I mean, maybe. We'll see how much war score we're able to get at the end of the day. See, any of these artillery, they're all from Punjab, which means I can't really replace them. We can't build more in Greece. Still nothing better than... I have another attack 2 general now. We've got 2 of them. I think, at least. That's the admiral. Maybe yeah, we do have 2 attack generals. 3 people is definitely... As long as they only have 1 state, then that's definitely the way to go. I should just lure them into a defensive battle. So we will do something like that probably with Defense Boy. They can take that back. And yeah, when they're done with that, indeed. Suppose I might try to encircle, but it's too many provinces to encircle. Well, as far as we're not going to be able to avoid getting some of these on the front line, but I guess we'll do our best anyway. That's good. Demetrios. Right, this is the offensive guy, so put you in charge of as many of these as you can. That's... can do 6. Yes. Then you chase and you can chill there for the moment. Keep killing mobilized troops to affect total population much. It should affect it, certainly, especially in the early game. Though I'm not sure what the long-term impacts would be. This is not what I meant to check. I check this 30 war score. Yeah. Russia is gradually going there. It probably is somewhat crippling for the Ottomans that I'm doing this. I mean, let's try to occupy this war goal. So at least make sure we get the war goals we've already added. Then we'll see how much more we can get. I managed a low Soviet count early. Yeah, I guess they are kinda... Since they've got so many different like cultures and whatnot, they have a lot of different pops. So I guess they don't have that many soldiers. Again, we switch to attack guy. Not as much with URL. Greece full Spartan them left them with little to no troops. Yeah, definitely. Although, of course, there's a chance that if it threatened to implode, then other great powers might intervene on their behalf. The same way they did in other situations. Get wrecked, son. Frankly, it probably wouldn't have come to this if Greece had had anywhere close to this amount of success. Then other great powers would probably already have intervened, frankly. Finally, we got that tech, which helps. But guess we should think a bit long term. Get some of that good stuff. Oh, here's Prussia. Finally. Then I think I should go and deal with them before they occupy too much. It's like I intervened in San Stefano. Yeah, they've been intervening a bit here and there. Their main priority was to protect whatever interest they had in various regions. So, okay, Russia is cordial now. How's war score? 39. Gene Islands, Cyprus. Cyprus is kind of cheap, so we might be able to cram that in there. Or maybe even something else. Maybe we should... I could wait for the Megali idea, then I'll get more cores as well. So we could maybe add Remelia. Can't have the upper digressions snag land. Indeed. Or more like the Western powers prefer to have a weak centralized empire which they could bully around rather than a bunch of small, more independent minded states, I suppose. Yeah, I'd love to add Remelia. How much does that one cost me though? 25. Because if I take this, then they'll move their capital and I can go for... Why not ignore the rest of your course for revanchism? Yeah, I was thinking about that too. And I might. For now. Revanchism could come in handy. It's good that it looks like Spain and Russia is sort of competing with each other, so we'll take them longer. But will it take them long enough? Let's chance it. Let's go for Remelia and see where we end up. It's 25 war score at the moment. But we can get another ticker for that. There's only one left here now. Nice. Solar pops in my most populated state is down to 0.5%. It's rough. Maybe we should take ourselves a little bit of a breather after this one. After this war. Let our pops recover. Okay, they're no longer discredited, but Spain is still mucking about, so maybe they'll still mess with each other. So let's make sure to get this entire state and this, then we have plenty of tickers. Then I'll try to get to Istanbul. fact Prussia is in this war will, of course, even if they don't do much, although they are doing some, they'll still make the Ottomans more cocky, I think. Okay, let's just join up with them. Take Istanbul, then we'll need to go down and deal with these Prussians, I believe. That will not do. Defending. Look at defender blockade. Right, to get. That's the thing. They get war score for blockading stuff that I have occupied from them, which is very weird. Very strange mechanic. I mean, got a cat here who's demanding attention. Okay, so that'll be slight attrition, but it's faster, so I guess we'll go and let's wipe those real quick while we're moving. Can check if we can get better generals now. Attack for my son. Where have you been all my life? This guy has speed 10 though, so I'll keep him on until we get down here. But then I'll definitely get the attack 4 guy before we fight the Prussians. How's Russia doing? They're not investing super heavily into this, so that's good. Yeah, you better run. More pop growth, that can certainly help, given how much I'm decimating my own population too. It's not just the Ottomans that are being wrecked here. I forgot to assign the other general, but oh well. Doesn't seem to matter. Remember the game where we had attack and defense 5? Oh yeah, that one. I believe that was Yugoslavia run actually, but didn't really help, or well, wasn't sufficient to. I think that's the game I tried to invade Vietnam, and it didn't pan out, unfortunately, despite the general. But I do think I had, in some Byzantium run, I also had very strong generals. In theory, they should be willing soon. I would have had 100% if not for these blockades. Gosh. Well, I'm getting more and more tick gears, at least, so just make sure to get rid of these boys. Balkan generals are strong, clearly, yeah. Certainly seems that way. Lovely. Salia, Macedonia, East Macedonia, Rumelia. That's all I was asking for. I'll let them finish this battle though, because prestige. Theory I might be able to add more, but I don't think we will, because in practice Russia will soon friendly. Should I bother exiling these? Inspired by potential war crimes. Yeah. I guess some of them might be sufficiently ruthless. Cool, so that's a start. Rank 8. Any chance we'll keep that? We're only barely ahead of the Netherlands at the moment, but well, it's not important that we become a great power until later. So they should soon move their capital. And then, well, have a lot of infamy, so I guess maybe we'll just wait for the Megali idea. That'll give us a lot of... Oh yeah, I do actually need these Aegean Islands if I'm going to get Megali idea. So guess next time I fight the Ottomans I will take them. I still have 30% revanchism right now though, and that's just Aegean Islands and Cyprus, I think. Oh, and also Ionian Islands. These are cores of mine. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, and Crete also. Right. So that's good. This Constantinople will be up for grabs soon. Yeah. I'll probably wait until I have Megaladia though, so I can get him for free. In the meantime, I guess we'll just wait for this truce to end. Yeah, Egypt, Crete, I will need to get that at some point, but it's not gonna be difficult. Meanwhile, it might be good to let them keep it so I have revanchism. However, I think this is probably a good time to wrap up. I wasn't planning on streaming super long today because I have other things to do. But I did finish the Switzerlake one and we got a good start on this one, so I'll probably continue this next time that I stream, whenever that will be. Definitely not tomorrow. Possibly, like, possibly Sunday. There's a cat, by the way. Hello. He got a visit. He's demanding attention as well. So yeah, this time I will make sure to save though. It is January 14th, so we do have an autosave right before this, but still. Good. Yeah. Anybody I could raid? As per usual, when I stream, nobody else is streaming. At least nobody I know. Maybe somebody's playing Victoria. Someone's playing Victoria, but I don't know what they're doing or who they are or what they're about. So, oh well, I guess that's it then. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you some other time. Bye bye.